butternut. Let's go.
Enjoy your butternut bucket. 40 munchkins for $349.
Sa Dunkin', do you go all out with a bang? Or pick your all-time favorite?
What do I want?
Yan!
Now you can have it all. Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket Choco Bang Premium Munchkins. Dunkin' yan. Sari-saring Dunkin' sarap in one delicious deal.
Give it to Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket.
This is GBPI TV11 Zamboanga, an affiliate station of 5 Plus Manila. Cuando, junto con Ronnie Nieto, el discusión, Juan Sangada, todo lunes a las 9 hasta las 10 de la noche y miércoles después del Dateline Zamboanga y cada domingo a las 2 del tarde. Cuando, junto con Ronnie Nieto, el programa que te discutí el mga issues del semana. Cuando, junto con Ronnie Yedo. Cuando.
What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love's done.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presentamos por ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa del Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline Teleradyo, 3 horas cada día. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay guía el discusión del día, na mga asunto que tiene a ver con la ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline Teleradyo. Aquí na GBPI TV11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Noticias, entrevistas y mga reports junto con el de aton mga compañeros y compañeras afuera. Este es Dateline Teleradyo. Queda informado, sabe el más reciente noticias, el mga suceso que te ocurrí aquí na de aton ciudad y na mga cercano lugar. Todos te aquí na Dateline Teleradyo.
Buenas tardes, querido viviendo de Zamboanga. Bienvenidos aquí al programa de Dateline Teleradyo Afternoon Edition. Como siempre, nakikita para llevar a ustedes el más reciente de las noticias que está sucediendo na entero pueblo de Zamboanga. El noticias na entero región, el noticias nacional y también el noticias internacional. El mga entrevistas con mga personajes que entran sa noticia y también el ustedes puntos de vista concerne mga caliente issues que te afectan natin aquí na pueblo de Zamboanga. Día 28 kita de enero 2020 y como siempre ustedes servidor aquí na micrófono Ronnie Yedo po lamang taman junto con ustedes esta tarde aquí na paborito programa que ustedes veo el Dateline Teleradyo Afternoon Edition. Gente completo de toda esta tarde si gente junto con natin ng mga Illuminati también del Dateline Teleradyo. De mi costado todo para estiro mong itsura de esto que todo mundo americano ni sabi ko Sí, Ricky Lee, no me costaba este tiempo también. Ricky, buenas tardes contigo.
Sí, buenas tardes también, señor Ronnie y señor Al. Buenas tardes, Zamboanga.
And of course, the guy with the killer smile, may mga totosino si Al Hamzi. Al.
Buenas Ron, buenas Rick, makatapon nga di si Ronnie, no? Pirmi ka di Amerikana si Ronnie, ang tapon niya kami. Pensaba yung una makuming tapon ang coronavirus. Hindi gali, si Ronnie gali. Bienvenidos mga visionados na ustedes paborito programa el Dateline Teleradyo. Y we are inviting you to join us por medio de ustedes mga opinion, reaksyon, suwestyon, incluido yung mga reklamo, tali ang mga numero flash na ustedes mga screens, 0916-65672 3051. It matters to mga bisino.
Siniki ka na itong early text yung Jet Al. Dulong mo doon kita tatende ko na sa necrological service para kung Kobe Bryant.
Ay,
Makatriste, no? Makatriste
Yes.
storya di Kobe Bryant. Especialmente kung nakilastepel ata el nakpagatiyaman na umit, no? And a lot of people, great people, rich people, poor people, Filipinos, Americans, French, Canadians, todo are shedding their tear for Kobe Bryant.
Yes. Name it in the world. And everybody is sad for the demise of Kobe Bryant. You know, Kobe Bryant is an icon in the world on basketball. Apena pa lang mention ng basketball, Kobe Bryant si Dayan Tapensa, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson.
Pero hindi sila rason por qué yan shape to dito kabesa antes. No?
Si Kobe Bryant niya kopya kumigo.
Sino?
You know, I was watching Grammy Award last night.
Akal gali building do del Grammy Awards.
Yes.
Buhay niya wala nakyon si Kobe Bryant.
It was built by Kobe Bryant.
The building itself was owned by Kobe Bryant.
I was watching bin emotional get ng mga celebrities alya, no? Alicia Keys, Boyz II Men, Yanda Kanta, very emotional. And the entire audience, celebrities alya na Grammy Award were in tears, no? For Kobe Bryant.
Kinikita ki early text entra aki doon na Zamboanga baka hindi mo pwede entra coronavirus doon kaya kinidaan virus doon na what the district. Tawag kita kay nantes el discussion doon de kongresista diaton. Tapi dito papeles sa kongresista para poder sa kotehan mo namin. Doon no quiere do dale el
That's an issue on confidentiality. Confidentiality ng mga kontrata.
Ara na ito sabi que un kwan sa government institution who is bound by the Freedom of Information Act de aton can be signatory to a confidentiality clause.
Ben claro lang kadali kay muchos sila cosa ta esconde.
Well, that is the issue right now.
Ese dito Pilipino lang si habla na pero ese no
Ese de verdad.
Pwede tayo ito ibitaron na Rick, kung lang gente, pensaan sina kay chinikosa ta esconde. Dapat kay dokumento si publiko, yet no quiere dale.
If it is going to clear a lot of things, why is it that you cannot comply with the request of a congressman? And of course, el mismo technical working group, kita pidi sa mga papeles para poder aclarar kung ang taldo ustedes justifika kung ang mga gasto dote de que hasta ahora papiguta kita we want to make sila as a balance kasi kung paano sa verdadali, no?
As joint venture ganit del Zamboanga Waters, mira to. Maski na presentation dila na public hearing, no ay 3 beses yung abuyan na public hearing dila. No ay yun yung kwento sila about Zamboanga Waters.
Pero eso sa mga waters, I think that's an ongoing subject del PACC, no? As announced by Commissioner Manolito Luna, all contracts of water districts nationwide with prime waters are now being investigated, looked into by the PACC.
Buenas tardes daw, Dateline, porque daw, aki kami na, kung sa pasin, maygat kami ni Agua daw, por 3 días yan na pata de San Roque, na hindi lang mo tayo reklama, pregunta siya, ahora, kung sa mala explikasyon del este water district, porque kuala ali, tiempo de seca siya ba kayo? Te afecta, may pa ka na-deklara. May pa ka na-deklara, ito mismo pag sa tiempo de secas. Porque mo na yung maago na Rio diaton. O baka ese ba artificial ese on the part of what it is.
Nako, bunito ipunta ron.
Baka naman sila para man-operate. O baka tamen sila dila gastos. Para ang losses nila siya ba?
Igual last year, tauwi kita, siya mga opisyales, taabla, nang ulpa ba del water district sino yung mas gat agua ng mga Rio na kebertuse kebertuse mga palabran sina
na hindi era ka na may agaw na Rio si hindi 60% doon de perdition na produksyon kita mo pala mo de por no hay nada
or better still si hacemos otros desde antes
yari kuhi
pensa ko sa el prioridad clase de project para tiene agua continuous. Aba, hindi si sucederon.
Yung impounding dam, antes pa yung sa tao eh. Antes pa.
Tablay gani, oh.
Stara,
Ang kwento
sí.
pa kasi ko impounding nam si Cachito Vázquez, tiene papelo, ahora kuntaw ya lang gani el pero di Cachito Vázquez ahora, do lo mismo que el di Sweepy, akal ba anak di Papay,
Asara na ipalpag.
ahora na pala tewe, cosa pasa, oh.
Yan, makalasting kayo.
Pero I don't know. If this is not mismanagement, I don't know what is. No? But,
Officially ron, ha?
For you leave it up to the authorities, el propio investigación, el technical working group. I
Sí,
hope
sí.
that they do a good job in doing so because there's a lot of things that need to be answered.
Officially, gentlemen, yan siya kami nante that is rationing. Bay, pwede kita dali Mirel
Sí, check na sila schedule.
schedule. That is officially a rationing already.
Oh.
El rasondila, kay Noy lang kay Ulan. Este mga
Dali.
kontakti.
Rotational service of water schedule, Dumalon water system service areas. Location area particulars. Okay. Kapisan, San Roque line. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday with water. Ese palang klase ang sina-advisory, makabuyong niya. Raquel, ano may siya adla with water? El dia lang ngayon may agua.
May agua.
Kumansin, no? Monday, Wednesday, kaya decir, el mga in-between dias, akil el may agua. Kaya decir, ese Monday. So Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, no ay agua ali na Kapisan, San Roque. Manda pa ka nato ng analyze, no?
Oh my
Yung
God.
kabesa.
Igual ba na sa cell ko sa DL blackout, akin lang itcha. Hindi tayo itcha ko sa DL Chenilus.
Hindi na tabla ka. El dia Chenilus. From crossing Durian, Kapisan to Corote, Malagutay. Mira to, with water from 5 to 4 a.m. So, can decir, 5 a.m. to 4 a.m. Can decir, Principia 5...
Now, I wanted to say, el advisory del DOH ahora, para hindi tutte tene coronavirus is to keep yourself moist all the time, especially el garganta. Diaton. Kasi kilaya man kita tayo kada man moist el garganta, si mo na gripo diaton mo itasali agua.
Seco.
Especialmente alio, ese como cosa sila anuncia. Yakal dia, no puede.
Even the question of sanitation itself is already in peril because of the very poor service that is Sambuca City Water District diaton.
Take note, gentlemen, si Charlie, anti-ayer, na puede attende con el Dateline Teleradyo Morning Edition. Kaya na ile pwede ba niya? Kaya na agua daw na. Really.
Bendiba daw ang wet ones.
Really? Bakit sa na? Ano sa katiabla si Charlie?
Mind you, gentlemen, na conversando din sa coronavirus, el entero ciudad de Zamboanga ahora is on the alert. In fact, este tarde, esperanzo kita man kwento kita con el datunte City Disaster Risk Reduction Management Officer, no? Kay el tiene protocols que el adopta el entero ciudad de Zamboanga para confrontar con el amenazo del coronavirus. Kay we are still, whether you like it or not, el backdoor abierto y kanaton, we are open to the entry of foreign nationals aquí kanaton na ciudad de Zamboanga. No, so es el razón porque ahora compromete ayer pa lang pati kalase el mismo Department of Health diaton y el City Health Office para plantar daw el meeting, an emergency meeting para tener el protocol on how to confront this coronavirus. As it is right now, na China pa lang, na Wuhan area, 80 peso na yan, Kenya muri. Yes. No? 200 mas, I think, 2,000
plus ilya mo rin.
No, 2,000 plus
Infected.
80 plus have already died from the disease, no? Now, there is a headline rara compromesa kita habla que con todo que antes sa linakwa, no, visa upon arrival is suspended to all Chinese nationals coming in to the Philippines amid the risk posed by the novel coronavirus. No, ese gane
But I think Ron, hindi lang man limit ng mga di China kay na otro lugar such as Australia, USA, China.
Understandably, una na naman kay el mga high-risk areas el Bureau of Immigration suspende el visa upon arrival facility to address the risk of the novel coronavirus by slowing down the influx of group tours. Immigration Commissioner Jaime Morente habla aquí na un press release que el mga Chinese tour groups kita anda bisita para kina Pilipinas, pirmi daw tausap ko sa VUA facility. Visa upon arrival facility. Kaya decir, aki lang sila ta sa visa. Chinese tourists have had VUA privilege since 2017 by the request of the tourism department. Kay China is one of the biggest sila tourist influx na Pilipinas, no? Visas upon arrival are granted to Chinese tourists screened by the Department of Tourism, accredited tour operators in China, and vetted out by the Bureau of Immigration. El Civil Aeronautics Board had already suspended direct flights from Wuhan province. Este ko sa anunsya si Morente, donde te referi con el mismo ciudad allí na Hubei province de China que ya identifica como el epicentro del nCoV outbreak, no? We are now temporarily suspending the issuance of VUA for Chinese nationals to slow down the influx of group tours, asegun Kuon Morente. Now, I don't know whether this one of Chinese tourists, whether this includes people from Hong Kong. Okay, so far, Hong Kong, doon hindi pa man grabe ala na Hong Kong, although 2 suspected cases have been identified also there. Now, but direct from mainland China, tiene more or less más stricto ya ahora también el autoridad de aton del Bureau of Immigration. No? So, ese ahora es situación conforme está. As it is right now, there are also 11 cases in the Philippines, foreigners or Filipinos who have traveled to Wuhan who are under suspicion of possibly having the disease. 11 estos que different parts of the country right now. But as it is right now, Mindanao ay pa identifika ni uno. Buyag-buyag lang.
Akin na Cebu. No?
Na Cebu, kakanya.
Pwede,
negative yakel. No? So, akil bata na Cebu, negative yakel. Deklara yakel, hindi kayo latikwan. No? So, we will try to get in contact with the authorities to more or less know more about the protocol kaya takwan este tiempo. Tiene también cuantos sa mga biyahe que cancel out también no? Para na parte de mainland China. Now, na mainland China, deklara cuantos mga eskwela, kabagtrangka. Kaya matanda-manda ko ng mga bata, anda na...
Ayer ganun ng Manila ng mga Chinese
schools. Chinese schools na Manila, tinanong también yung manda trangka, especialmente aquellos mga bata, kanya po durante este Christmas ya po anda bisita, pasya para na China. No? So, ese era el sitwasyon na
kasi Hubei kasi amoy sa home province ni Father Chang. Alam si Chang antes.
Ansina.
El Dipunto.
Oh, na pero el suspecho daw sa kay yakomendo kay mga exotic.
Siya mga kabuk.
Cuando bats daw. El suspecho ahora que nakabuk el sale el coronavirus.
Ang mas natabla si. Por eso makamiedo usted.
Na ende ba el kabuk di noche se tasale?
Takabas sila ko
Na por eso namagat ko may mga kabuk kal di noche ha mga hombre.
Otro klase kabuk sa
okay.
Dalawa yun kasi alhamdulillah.
But but gentlemen, no, seriously, this is a concern that everybody should address, no? Especially el mga gobyerno del nasyon, because at stake aquí el salud y vida del mga gente.
Amugane. Por eso, anyway, around rato, no, Bay, if we are able to get in contact with Elmer, Dr. Elmer Apolinario, no? Por kita po ninaari ko nila también kay tiene kita nuevo mga protocols kay el adopta daw también to confront this coronavirus.
And antero niya, mamunto kita kung diatong City Health Officer, no? Dr. Dulce Amor Mirabite, na Dateline Teleradyo Morning Edition. Excuse me, abla ele kay in place el mga measures, no? Na mga airport, na seaports diaton, to ensure kay, atong mga kinta-intra, especially from China, pwede kayo at kuang kanila, no? Pwede kayo bisya kanila. Tiyan yung mga scanners, yung mga install ulit.
Now, protocol di ato también para con ustedes mismo, yung mga residentes, no? As much as possible, avoid crowded places, no? Evita kita especialmente ng mga tiyanggehan daw, kay mas pronto man spread the diseases ng mga tiyangge,
Ang sina?
na muselte tabla, kay na presko carne, pronto daw te man kwenta may enfermedad. No? So, siya gani din ang mga tiyangge daw diaton, avoid the pest as much as possible. If you can, please wear a mask all the time, no? Especially avoid people kita pose.
Okay. Pero i-aklara si Dr. Mirabite, there is no need to wear mask right now.
Kita natin hindi pa mangyat din grabe, no?
Kahit adali tamin sa negatibo impresyon daw na otro lugar.
No, pero na aeroplano to.
Yes.
Timbal ka to na aeroplano, tabiyaha to. Depende pa niya pasahero tapos tamang dulong mo kaya sa lelbo pesi tapos mas bueno ya sila ba sorry
At please lang si Tato sa Manaseres, tapa lang ang boka.
Panya dito lang kan tapat ang boka, no? Okay, pati constant hand washing is important.
Amo siya dali emphasis din natin si Dr. Mirabite.
May otro sila seguros conta con la enfermedad, más que con la limpieza, el constant hand washing, constant sila alcohol el mano, tienes el alcohol gel, permitan cuando se para poder sanitize el mano, no? Especially if you deal with money, tagarate de firme, no? Ayun ang mga negosyo kay kandidaton. Evita kita ko sa ganyan mga kwaligat because these diseases can be transferred this way, no? So, mas bueno yung sensi na klase, basta siguro kita, mas bueno yan, no? Hindi man kita tabla kita photo. We're not trying to promote photophobia.
Pero mas bueno lang aware aware kita todo.
So, el cual aquí, importante sa di, mas asiguro kita mas bueno.
Mas bueno.
Nasi pwede ganin kita kaminat mong gawante sa di. Antes, uso man na yan, di ba?
Antes, kaya mga tricycle, donde lang. Masinta kami na to, pwede turisto na.
I know that in the 19th century, people walk, they always wear gloves. Batara, hindi masya uso. Ante gani, usado sombrero, pero
mira to gente ta usag gloves ara, sombrero, hasta aquel akio, alas na mga Alaska, and aquel na mga na USA, si Hora de la Snow.
Mansina.
Mira to liad de gloves.
Winter gloves ako.
Mansina ba?
Kaya kalbo sila.
Pati na hospital, mira to, technical gloves ta usag.
Mansina? Kasi tamunta to elevator, tapichi.
If you're handling food, tagarata des comida, you're handling food, might as well wear gloves also. At hindi man kita ka mga disposable gloves ito pati ko na tiempo.
And speaking of foods, no? Amo gani si subject también del reklamo del mga inquiry del mga nana, especialmente aquellos mga tiene anak ta eskwela kay tamira sila aquel mga street foods, no? Exposed na kamino kusa ba daw why is tiene ba daw kenta checkya to ensure so that can ay kumpra ali sigurado hindi tene enfermedad.
Kaday ko lang din ang frontera el ato mismo mag-opisyal sa de barangay. We are supposed to have a health sila arm del ato mismo mga barangay. Itamino ta sa illegal el vendida del comida ng mga tienda na eskwela kay prohibido mang seban. You're not supposed to vende comida afuera sa eskwela, kay necesitan na designaw canteen del mismo eskwela.
Sí, para afuera, pero nabudida ng mga bata, no hay masi.
No hay también que puede controlar.
No hay masina na vicinity de campus afuera lejos.
Na amo gani ta preguntali.
Barangay gat sa dapat.
Kusa ba tiene ba ken ahensya de gobyerno ta asigura kay ese cosa ta vende, el manera ta vende. Limpyo bagat no hay base problema,
especialmente que comida que dan sina depende ni tapadura todo el polvo del camino comida.
That's one subject of complaint, subject of inquiry ang sina tamen
más pronto sa enfermedad gani ginagawa mga bata. Ese coronavirus daw el bien vulnerable que el mga menor de edad, o mga bata, kay menos pal resistance, pati el mga de edad ya. No?
Mahina ito
Oh,
may resistensya.
No mamira kumigo, kami mo tambatan yung ablero yung sinusindit, tamirele kumigo.
Naya, yan medyo naman itong mga mahina resistensya.
Mga
Natural,
chinedad.
dire para con ustedes dos. Oh, sino?
Uno pa lang ilang senior.
Una si Ricky.
May POC. Ito pa yung dual citizen.
Hindi pa dual citizen.
Napaka-sensitive din
Sir kaya.
Ngayon, siya pa yung 8 anyo y media para kay the dual citizen.
Kailan?
Siya pa yung 8.5 years para kay the dual citizenship.
Ang sila. Leos pa. Yun, presyo lang.
Pero alegre na ito diya. Yan na lang yung mila din yung kuta pa sa SSSID. 20% dahil kumila kita di kwento na tinihan.
Ansina, oy, na bonito.
Okay, 20. At yung libre to. Once a week.
Not on Saturdays and Sundays.
Every Friday lang libre, di ba?
No, Monday to Thursday.
Monday to Thursday.
Si Entroy Sineste.
Twice a month.
Di
pala,
na
twice a month.
trabaho, makapalta ki una na.
Sa bagay.
Di noche, after, kabalang LDED, dito yung news.
Anyway, queda viviendo sa mga esta noticia ahora adentro también el Philippine National Police ya dale warning ko ng mga komandante di ila na rentero diferentes region. One strike and you're out. El one strike policy will be imposed on police commanders who fail to curb illegal gambling and other criminal activities in their jurisdiction. Ito yung sa kampanya de Trudia Paal. El Philippine National Police Jefe, el General Archie Francisco Gamboa, ya anunciaste ayer que dícese si como por ejemplo, tatolera ustedes con el mga illegal gambling na sa OR, you might receive the one strike and you're out policy.
Ay, debe lang ron.
Out na police service? Or out na pwesto?
Out of
Na
your
pwesto.
post. Na pwesto. Ese pag once pwede ito na pwesto na, malito promotion. Si Gamboa ay dali warning ko ng mga police station chief, iko ng mga district commanders to shape up or be sacked from their posts. Que quiere decir, si hindi deben perform para sa apat con mga illegal juego, entonces con ustedes él puede ser quitar na puesto. The one strike policy will strictly apply to all commanders who will fail to address illegal gambling in their areas of responsibility. Akin na rin. Kaya ba?
I don't know. Siya yung mga illegal wetting daw. Illegal suertres.
Tauyo ka
Ay, suertes,
Kaya daw liste mga illegal juego daw. Kaya na ¿cuántos oficiales?
Sino?
So necesitas chequear también.
Sí.
El Philippine National Police Jefe de más temprano ya ordena con el Quezon City Police District Director Brigadier General Ronnie Montejo to solve the illegal gambling amid reports that loting and wetting.
Na Region C. Kadese. Loting pati wetting.
Kung sa diferensya si loting.
Nung sabi tayo nyo, basta awi ko na si loting pati wetting na alis si party ng mga Bisaya.
When it comes to gambling, kasi magkahuego-huego, at na chongo-chongo lang yung sabi.
Amo sel Puerto Ali na mga probinsya na Luzon.
Loting and wetting are rampant in Quezon City daw.
Uy, na Quezon City.
Yadali a warning kung Brigadier General Ronnie Montejo. No? Si Gamboa, yadalitan warning kung mga police oficiales que el imponerle el administrative sanctions si estos amo el envuelto en mga illegal actividades como el gambling y drug trafficking. Erring PNP personnel will either be reprimanded or dismissed from the police service.
In sa mga city ron, I believe, no hay mas illegal juego aquí. Kaya man de si tiene executive order el alcalde. Alcaldía, puerte el juego ng mga perya-perya. Queda si subject del order de mayor. And so, yaman na descansa si Colonel, yaman operate kan na Colonel Martin.
May mapulot sa mga galyera.
That's another story.
Nag-gambling pa rin yun.
No,
Hindi ba?
Akin ng mga
legal
peri-peri
gambling,
man.
man.
Ha?
Galiera is legal gambling. I don't know kung sa
Dapat
order.
nag-uniforme sila. The si policemen. Nung pwede lang sila ando ng mga barmas ara.
What I know, standing CL order del PNP, no, for any
Todo,
policeman,
todo.
be it in uniform or in civilian, bawal na mga galiera.
Por eso. So, may pregunta niya ora. Dato diya gani, golf lang gani.
Golf lang,
Suspende ko ng mga opisyali kay ora de trabaho, tayo sila tuhuga golf.
Nada.
Ha? Kay
Excellent.
board daw sila na opisina, por eso tanda sila hugagot. Namay na sila board sila na opisina, di huga ganchilyo.
The last year
Grass.
kasi ordered ko nila, di ba?
Hindi
Hindi
ba?
pwede.
If you're bored in your office, do crochet.
Ojalá ron, entro también ali na order di PNP Chief Gamboa para man sa kunin mga hepe, akil ken tatolera el di la gente kay por causa either tadali kanila pampadulas, lagay, el di la mga gente, akil tatolera, hindi na reporta. Imanada si mga policeman, the barm, aura, allegedly, taki na sa Muanga.
Yeah. Vamos por otros, conversando de mga pulis diaton, cosa findings ahora de mga investigador diaton, consiene con el asesinación del vicealcalde allí na Baligian, y después ahora, el muerto también de un sargento del pulis, na bus también, también pulis de Baligian también, ¿sí?
Así na.
La cosa en relación de ese, kaya está entendido kita que aquel el oficial daw aquel sargento, amo daw investigative officer. I don't know, but correct me if I'm wrong. But that is the information I've been getting. So the killer went into the bus, assassinated this policeman. Después kasi pa miedo to ng mga gente del bus. Que bla, no te des de miedo kay yabe nila kamaki para matala ko na si pulis. So ese el incidente de más reciente. So cosa el relación de ese polis con aquel matanza también con el mismo vicealcalde. De Baligian tan aquel. So I'd like to find out, no, si cosa el Juanse consiene con hace investigación el mismo mando policía regional de Aton, General Kidelia. This is within your area of responsibility. We are hoping for some results, no, with regard to this case because we cannot let this go. Ang sila lang, kaya ito, vice-alcalde de un munisipyo, depende po nilang asasina.
May balde itong mga bus ara, di ba tayo siya todo camera ya?
No sé, kung si este klase, pwede kwa na niya. Ya pwede ba siya na camera?
Igual di atong taxi todo, okay, tiene todo camera.
Suponiendo debe tiene, pero en camino daw usted from Baligian, y embarcado al bus este pulis, en camino para nadapitan. Ya subido a bordo de este mismo bus allí, después tira con este mismo pulista y asintado.
On the parte, había pa siya pra. Ano ipakore?
También mismo bus adentro.
Sí.
¿No? Claro que acto de asesinación premeditated allí, tiene información que con el mismo policía allí.
Tiene connection.
I'd like to find out from our authorities. Ken Balporta was el mando policía regional de Atonara.
Major Galvez.
Sí, Major Galvez. Maybe we can we get some information about this place, no? Because this needs some resolution. Ese caso de ese klase, no? Bien bonito de itong record ya. All of a sudden, takadatan kita malol record na parte na Zamboanga del Norte, no? So, ojalá que tiene cuenta bien.
In the meantime, Ron, no, I'd like to take cognizance of the fact, as revealed by Congresswoman, former Senator Loren Legarda and Speaker Alan Cayetano, kay 3 billion, take note, 3 billion pondo that's supposed to be rehabilitation ng Marawi has been reverted back to the coffers of the government.
Okay,
Porque man,
pregunta aquí, el mga assign, el mga task para mira con el rehabilitation, what have they done? ¿Por qué man revert? ¿Por qué no pwede usap mo na kel? That is so detrimental to the people of Marawi.
Mas umalin siya kada to dia tawit kal sen para dal rehabilitasyon del Marawi, Ya usa pa para dandaman na usa pa siya
Na HUDs, allegedly.
Well, hindi man amo. Ha? Anyway,
Compared to 3 billion, yan man revert na coffers ng government.
Grabe
No?
kasi.
Nuay pwede usa ko na kel. Kusaya ase, mga kin, task para mira kung rehabilitasyon del Marawi.
I'd like
Ay,
to
how
find
did
out
it
what the
happen?
local government is saying about that. Because the local officialdom should be on their toes para mira kung nasa kalaya tagahta, kung nasa sen. Aki ka na ito ko, ya kita mag-anomalia ko ng NHA, dahil niya reklaman sa gobyerno lokal. Dahil niya ara kompromitat, niya ganit kaso.
Actually, Ron, alin na Marawi, el task gayot para kung la rehabilitasyon ng Marawi is a task force Bangon Marawi.
Kinaling church ali.
I don't know, kinel in charge cabinet secretary kel that time. No?
Alto official, national.
No, hindi sita pasa ng mga
local.
local officials ron. Di ila trabaho. No participation allegedly from the local officials.
Anyway, Arnold,
Okay.
before we go on, kailan lang ito pasaan ay information con ustedes que ya una alcaldesa, makita niya na Estados Unidos, bien busy at este día también, el entero día, the entire day, at the State Department, el Mayor Dutton met with various meetings such as with Ambassador Atul Keshap of the Bureau of East Asian and Pacific Affairs and the Ambassador Nathan Sales of the Bureau of Counterterrorism, then visited the USAID headquarters to meet Gloria Steele, the Asia Bureau and former mission director to the Philippines. No? So ese es el mismo schedule de la alcaldesa, tali ahora comprometa na Estados Unidos na Washington DC, donde gane varias mga meeting ta conduci to man mitara el presidente la alcaldesa para confrontar con ese problema de anti-terrorism, which is now a major concern for the entire of Southeast Asia. Now, this is a big honor considering, of course, the city of Zamboanga, el mismo alcaldesa de Aton, has been chosen to be participatory in this international conference.
Of course.
Sila di Mayor Duterte.
Mayor Duterte. No? So, kaya dices they chose two cities that have shown sila very effective counter-terrorism or anti-terrorism campaigns. Después de este bomba de benta na Davao, ya duragat que no hay matanya también este mga incidente. And Zamboanga is
Zamboanga también,
since 2013 hasta ahora no hay kita tenemos incidente. No? So, ese es el razón por qué kanila dos ya escuí para atender con esta conferencia.
Kung tablagan niyo, Ron, no, na ipayuwi antes, akal ba sunod-sunod ang limitasyon del otro nasyon na una alcalde di aton. Kung Mayor Beng, na Germany, na Malaysia, na United Nations, ara na USA, sunod-sunod ang limitasyon. This time together with another Iron Fist lady, Mayor, and in the person of Sara Duterte. Junto sila.
Sponsored gali sa by US State
Well,
Department.
en Estados Unidos no? Kung allí.
Under the International Visitors Program.
Leadership
Yeah.
program.
So, bien importante esta conferencia kaya aquí compromesta también allí que la gane el puede ayudar el diferentes naciones envueltas con este mismo pelea contra con el terrorismo, ¿no? También que la kita puede improve con el sistema de atin para confrontar con ese violent extremism, ¿no? So, ese es uno de los más grandes problemas que está confronta entre las aquí en Pilipinas, sino de entero Southeast Asian region as of this time, ¿no? So, ese ahora compromete la situación que donde ganita man-meeting allá la alcaldesa Beng Climaco Salazar. We'll be back with more news. Kaya Vivienda de Zamboanga. Hopefully, we will already have si Dr. Elmer Apolinario, that is este mismo jefe del City Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office.
And by the way, Ron, gentlemen, araw na tito, maghunto también kita con el chairman del Committee on Resolutions and Ordinances, Councilor Sam Jimenez, para, diskuti kita, pakilaya ba el proseso del asida del ley, porque ba kaya tiene que la impresión, no? Porque tarda daw. So, uwi kita pakilaya, el kosa-kosa mga proseso na asida del ley mga bisinos or ordinansa na Ciudad de Zamboanga.
Ok. So anyway, queda viviendo en Zamboanga. El aquí otra vez con más de mga noticias también aquí en el programa que favorito de ustedes. Ngayon, no hay otro sino el Dateline Teleradyo.
Yes, Papa Bryce.
Saan tayo? May bagong bar.
Let's go. Nasaan yung bar? Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious titty bar. New shape, new flavors.
So, you like this bar?
Cheers! New delightful experience.
Budget-wise, Ayala, Sangali, and Santa Maria is now open and ready to serve you. Convenient to shop, affordable appliances, grocery items, housewares, school supplies, and more. Spacious parking area. The most convenient place to shop. Shop now and bring your family at Budget-wise Ayala and Budget-wise Sangali. We are serving you better. Soon to open, Budget-wise Talon-Talon. Budget-wise, pasok sa budget.
Butternut, let's go. Enjoy your butternut bucket. 40 munchkins for $349.
The magic of radio.
This is the epicenter of music entertainment,
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines,
giving you the most complete radio experience.
trusting the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous
We are
Magic 95.5.
So Duncan, do you go all out with a bang? Or pick your all-time favorite?
What do I want?
Yan!
Now you can have it all. Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket Choco Bang Premium Munchkins. Dunkin' Yan Sari Saring Dunkin' Sarap in one delicious deal.
Give it to Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket.
Cuando, junto con Ronnie Nieto. El Discusión, Juan y Sangada. Todo lunes, a las 9 hasta las 10 de la noche. Y miércoles, después del Dateline Zamboanga. Y cada domingo, a las 2 del tarde. Cuando, junto con Ronnie Nieto. El programa que te discutí el mga issues del semana. Cuando, junto con Ronnie Yedo. Cuando.
What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love's done.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presentamos con ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa del Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline Teleradyo, 3 horas cada día. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay día el discusión del día, na mga asunto que tiene a ver con la ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline Teleradyo. Aquí na GBPI TV11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Noticias, entrevistas y mga reports junto con el de aton mga compañeros y compañeras afuera. Este es Dateline Teleradyo. Queda informado, saber el más reciente noticias, el mga suceso que te ocurrí aquí na aton ciudad y na mga cercano lugar. Todos te aquí na Dateline Teleradyo.
El hora a las 2:45 del tarde, el hora de llevo ustedes al Santon Plus Herbal Capsule. Ito ay may maraming anti-inflammatory compounds at antioxidant properties. Inaalis ang mga namamaga sa mga bahagi ng ating katawan. Santon Plus Herbal Capsule na patunayan ng mga scientifico na makatutulong tanggalin ang mga namamagang arthritis, prostate problem, heart enlargement, asthma, sinusitis, fatty liver at iba pang karamdaman. Santon Plus Herbal Capsule makatutulong upang maiwasan ng mga sakit. Santon Plus Herbal Capsule, garantisado at epektibo. 13 pesos lang at available na rin ang ating Santon Plus Herbal Oil, Santon Plus Herbal Soap at Mighty C na mabibili sa mga suking butika, parmasya at drugstores. Okay, bilando siyempre kinaprograma nila sa Dateline Teleradyo Afternoon Edition kaya Bibieta de Zamboanga. Chile kita ki advisory, kita sa otra vez ko nila sa Securities and Exchange Commission. SEC sets deadline for the filing of annual reports, no? El Securities Exchange Commission ya alarga el schedule para el annual filing del mga diferente compañía el de la annual report, particularmente their audited financial statements, no? AFS que necesitas someter for local year 2019 and general information sheet. No, the corporations whose fiscal year ended December 31, 2019, including branch offices, representative offices, regional headquarters, and regional operating headquarters of foreign corporations shall file their AFS depending on the last numerical digit of their SEC registration or license number as follows: April 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24, 1 and 2, April 27, 28, 29, and 30, those ending in 3 and 4, May 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on 5 and 6, and May 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 for those ending with 7 and 5. And May 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22 for those ending in 9 and 0. No? Broker dealers whose fiscal year ends on December 31 shall likewise file their SEC form 52-AR with the commissions depending on the local numerical digit of their registration number. To maintain an organized and orderly filing of annual reports, the SEC advises companies to observe the prescribed schedule. The Commission, however, shall allow companies to file their annual reports ahead of schedule to ensure compliance. Late filing shall be accepted starting May 25, 2020, and shall be subject to the prescribed penalties, which shall be computed from the date of the last day of filing schedule. Meanwhile, companies whose fiscal year ends on a date other than December 31, 2019, shall file their AFS within 120 calendar days from the end of their fiscal year. In the case of broker-dealers, the SEC Form 52-AR shall be filed within 110 calendar days after the close of the fiscal year. Those whose securities are filed those whose securities are listed on the Philippine Stock Exchange, as well as those whose securities are registered but not listed on the exchange and public companies covered under Section 17.2 of Republic Act number 8799 of the Securities Regulations Code shall file their AFS within 105 calendar days, and after the end of their fiscal year, and as attachment to their annual reports or SEC Form 17-A. So ese ahora advisory que te dá também el Securities and Exchange Commission para con aquellos sa mga kompanya, no? Debe tener man-meet ko del deadline que ya le kita de más temprano también.
Pati sabi ito, Ron, kita ara one-person corporation. One-person corporation. Corporation niya. Sabi ito. The last year pa actually, the February pa last year, implement ako nese. Hindi atong amigo si Emil, si Chairman Emil Aquino. Pwede implement tayo one-person corporation. O tres lang na series. Di mi mujer, di mi anak. Pwede kita as corporation. Maskin ara, uno lang, one-person corporation. El advantages del one-person corporation na single proprietorship is si Cheneto debe, limitaw lang to as na korporasyon. Hindi na sila, unlike si single proprietorship, yung bankrupt dito yung Chenda, o dito yung pwede sila lagas pati dito yung personal belongings. Si one-person corporation, hindi. Astalya lang na korporasyon dito.
Okay. Anyway, kaya nabibigyan ng Zamboanga, let's move on. Nakiara también na linya ya, no? Si Dr. Elmer Apolinario, el diaton head del City Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office. Dr. Elmer Apolinario, buenas tardes contigo.
Buenas tardes, Ron. Buenas tardes, Al. Y buenas tardes, Ricky.
Buenas tardes.
We understand que matindigat ang mga meeting de ustedes es ahora, Dr. Elmer Apolinario, para confrontar con este amenazo del coronavirus, ¿no? Este nuevo amenazo de enfermedad que posible entra aquí en Pilipinas. So, cosa ba mga nuevo protocols que discutido ustedes también durante ese mga junta de ustedes, Doctor?
Sí, among ganito, Ron, last week, committee meeting together with our acting mayor, Mayor Meng Agan, upang station ni Mayor Beng, and then dali kita mga espresso gali ko sa nistase, and then we were happy kay Talyael, Assistant Regional Director, si Dr. Brillantes was with us. So, sila mga tabang mga way forward, particularly on how to address if it comes to our city, from the airport, from the Philippine Ports Authority, from the indicated bus terminal, and ang mga nagsasilin ko sa mga recommendations siya uno gani, provision for tablakita isolation ward or isolation room or isolation building, and then provision for thermal equipment, and personal protection equipment or gears, para kung ma-respond pati emergency responders. So todo si Asikita devoted ambulance. In fact, alam, before you called up, si Mayor Beng was asking, taban Viber kami kusa mga required sita para mag-address sa City of Zamboanga. So dahil ko din informasyon niya. And then, sinaglaman espresso at Asikita na ditong social network, pati na to the media also, para ay dapat natin dahil informasyon, correct information insofar as coronavirus, what novel coronavirus is all about.
See, Dr. Elmer Apolinario, I don't know if you're already aware of the situation, no? But we got this information from no less than CAAP, que el Department of Health preparado ya daw para poner ese scanner machine allí na aeropuerto de Aton. Pero el problema de ila que no hay sila el air conditioner que puede mantener con ese clase de equipo, no? So, since time is of the essence, cosa kita puede hacer para confrontar kaya tabato emergencies
Among Ron, this was also brought up by GM Toto last Friday when we met. Amusta nila kami, only kami pwede kami aregla kung mga requirements para dali kami laki because we really need that these are things that can prevent a entry, and then in fact hindi lang FAL importante nakita ba to air condition, but even the isolation room where we can house a temporary aeroplano lieno, we have to check on them, and then we have to bring them. So amo sa to kami in fact we've been going to City para provision de ese gani, including sa may kubet tablatuara.
I see. Una po concern kay cuida to na attention también, ese ba tiene ba kita meeting kaya conduce ko ng transport sector di ato, particularmente mga airline, mga diferente barko de pasahero, kay tiene manera sila option kay sabi yung na mga airline di ato si tiene lang ganeste mila tapos di sila sangga ko del pasahero manda muntana, but si tatose, claro que tatose, o tiene síntoma ya, taman kwan para check-in pa lang ko, digo, tiene síntoma que enfermo, pero no hay,
Sí,
no hay kita protocol si pwede daw man refuse este airline man da embarka na aeroplano, no?
Sí, tiene que estar, in fact, initially last Friday, tiene representado ng mga airline company junto ka natin. So, ang mga siya salita no? Tiene man kita protocol, kaya aproba kita, akin in 2017, tiene tayong contingency plan for epidemics. So, part of the salya is SARS, MERS, kosa-kosa ka mga alin, except SDR, tabla kita NCOV. That's why gana kumbien ka na SDR Marso, ay sinta kami uli para ma-enhance ko na sa diyaton contingency plan for epidemics, including the LRS and NCOV, tablagital nebo strain. Now, going further, there is a series of meetings to be made together with the airline company, but hindi na airline companies, kundi mga barko namin, pati kundi the bus terminal, mga bus companies, kaya because amo sila start kami di Mayor Bank, para sinta junto ko na Manila, para arregla kay Manila kita as mga ways forward, habla kita contingency planning para prevenigan el entry, no?
Sí, una cosa también antes ya encuentro kami di kanda Albert Luna, no, ya runsiale alrededor del pueblo y andan na mismo mga parmasya doon as early as now may para kita deklara kita outbreak kaki o cosa, pero el mga maskara daw kalte surgical mask o N95 masks kanya daw no ay madaw available, no? So, quiere kita saber si ba artificial y cosa puede hacer el DTI y el autoridad de aton para prevenir con ese esconde también con el mga máscara para ser más caro con ese.
Sí, amo gano in fact, earlier this morning, no, quiere gano sa mga press statement from Manila, no, they're going also around para Manila gano ko na sa mga negosyante, kita na hold ka na sa mga maskara, no. But recently naman, sabi naman el press briefing the Secretary Duque regarding the N95, no? You only use N95 for emergency, mga emergency responder, pati medical workers, addressing ang enfermo gente. But for people, who goes into contact with mga gente, kita pwede lang, pwede surgical mask.
Surgical mask. Makinesa do gani ara, kaso ya. Kaya namimo China, donde ta produce tanse, tapaltatan sila ya.
Si amo taga siya natin ang mantika na meeting tabagan sa Secretary Duque, kita man follow sila kung sa supplier DS para ma-release siya todo, no? Hindi naman na akin na pais niya ito, pero entero mundo kini problema regarding sa supplier DS mask, no? Pero kita, for our part, city, kita pwede compra supply para si Chairman Emergency, pwede kita si Dali.
Yeah. Do we have bio suits namin para kung mga health workers diyaton kay if they have to confront the disease, they will be the first people online at risk, di ba?
Yes, totoo nga turo. In fact, LBOS ko ba meeting ayer, dali provision on ese. Some of the, most of the hospitals will be provided with sigari PP tabla kita, no, ese mga suits. Obviously, tabi diyan, muna siya talaga naman. But it doesn't start as Tokyo, which is why cuando tampo kami dinihirapin natin, dali yung informasyon, kay ma-procure ng city para hindi lang para kanaton o di mga responders, pero kung mga health workers who will be out there helping us out manage the eating house in our city.
I see. Nagkwento kita kung Doktora Dulce Miravite, él mismo tabla que necesita kata aumenta facilities for sanitation donde ta puede available man sanitize mga manong diato no cosa kwa nali cosa ba kita pwede ase para pwede se aumenta también mga strategic lugar diaton doktor.
Amo tanong siro na uno sa procurement process kasi kami para madali ganas sa publiko doon para akaba to sanitizer de mga mano kung kita si sa mga opisina, sa mga para sa ali kanila, no. Pero diyan nag-explore sa pagdaling through IEC awareness, pati na kita information na publiko through mass media, proper hand washing ng mga maron diyaton.
I see. Can ba special instruction niya dali si Mayor Ben Contigo? Kay entendió before the program, before the man-intervita kami Contigo, you were busy with the mayor, tamang text sa na Viber. Cosa ba special instruction kay dali Contigo también na la kadesa?
Sí, amo se gana cosa personista mira dito sinista beta compra pa so ya dali ko nga report kay amo siya agree kami na meeting at tiende kay conducigan del viernes pati ayer So, amo sa kasi preparami po sila ko sa mga pauta mga requirement para pwede kayo pwede kung dangani ko na mag-procure, no? So, tapos tayo kung mayor din, kaya bang kita bastante sa pwede face mask, tapi lang kita aragan, kaya tapi kita LVH, kaya kita uno devoted ambulance solely for the purpose of estigane mag-address ko sa mga epidemya o sa mga balita viruses, no? Para hindi usa para otro enfermedad.
Ansina. Anyway, mensahe dito yung para con el público, especialmente que yung mga biyahero que llega desde Malaysia, desde Hong Kong, desde otro diferente parte que también para aquí en la ciudad de Zamboanga. Si tienen mga síntomas de esa clase, ¿con quién va sila debe atracadayon?
Well, atrakas lang sa diretso ng ospital ya. El día itong nag-aaral, no, el esfuerzo sa pipura kita, prevenir el proliferation o del mga dissemination ng fake news. Kaya as of now, sabi kita, tentative ng DOH, no hay pa entrado en coronavirus na país, na Pilipinas. Pero, pablagalan kita, we have to work way forward para prevenir ko na yung sigara. That's why to health sanitation, importante ese, and then to keep tuned up ng mga official DOH-related news briefings lang ngayon. Of course, through our digital mass media. Not akil ng mga social network at abang ng mga Facebook, social account, kay mutually na proliferate mga fake news, which is wrong.
Sino na? Pero sila man ang source kundo primero yung laki siya ng coronavirus na Cebu. Hindi man na social media. Sila una yung si kalayat na storya.
Pero sa akin na kay mga confirmation from Australia, kaya kailang test silang negative. We're happy about that. Kay negative lang na Cebu.
Anyway, Doctor, unless yan na patuti, anunsyo ko ng publiko también.
Apilita con ustedes, Ron, Al y Ricky. Si quieren mga nuevo development, mga picture con ustedes.
Sí, pamod na mankeep pa sa breast también hasta concern con este coronavirus. ¿No?
Sí, gracias también.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dr. Elmar Apolinario, que es de Vivienda de Zamboanga. Okay, ustedes es que les
basta ang sino mga aksyon en kontra con el threatening something na bida ba na pasi orden de ciudad, you know, tauil mga gente alegres they feel assured because tauil sila kay tiene aksyon aton
proactive action. Pati nung tede de miedo, nung tede man panic, nung tede man panic buying ko nilate aquel face mask. Kaya si face mask, makina si face mask, po lang mo ito desesase. Actualmente, tiene na YouTube sa banda consent na classes in case of chemical warfare, you can even produce it yourself, no? Usando lang kung sa mismo de botella de soft drinks. Sí. Tiene que I think maybe we can ask Bay to get that video from YouTube para poder mirar este público con ese también.
In the meantime, mga bisinos, alilang vosotros, stay tuned, tutok lang when we come back, mangkwento kita acerca ng mga ordinansa del ciudad, mga bisinos, que estaba na di aton Consejo Local. Siyempre, junto con el chairman del Committee on Ordinances and Resolution, Konsehal Sang Jimenez. You are watching Dateline Teleradyo.
Nasuloy na, daghan ang bibilib sa kaepektibo sa talan haplasyo soil.
Sud inubo isip kargado. Ako kayo ang lawas. Kini may idadata, andaran sa taytis ruma. Salamat na lang kay dunay talan.
Ako trabaho sa opisina, whole day nga mag-atubang sa computer. Resulta, may panahon nga manakit akong likod o gabaga. Naanda na ako nga haplasan na ako og talan. Hayahay kaayo ang epekto. Ayos kaayo ang suding effect sa talan haplasyo soil.
Huwag kang agriwatisan arthritis ug magparakit sa trawasan sa talan haplasyo soil.
Yes, Paka Bryce.
Saan tayo? May bagong bar.
Let's go. Nasaan yung bar? Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious Titty Bar. New shape, new flavors.
So, you like this bar?
Cheers! New delightful experience. Butternut, let's go. Enjoy your butternut bucket. 40 munchkins for $349.
National College now accepts senior high and college enrollees located at Tomas Laudio Street fronting RCBC Bank with telephone number 955-5811 or you may call or text at 0917-770-6938.
The magic of radio.
Here we go. This is the epicenter of music entertainment.
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines.
Giving you the most complete radio experience.
Trusting the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous.
We are
Magic 95.5.
So Duncan, do you go all out with a bang? Or pick your all-time favorite?
What do I want?
Yan!
Now you can have it all. Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket Choco Bang Premium Munchkins. Dunkin' yan. Sari-saring Dunkin' Sarap in one delicious deal.
Give it to Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket.
Cuando, junto con Ronnie Nieto. El Discusión, Juan y Sangada. Todo lunes, a las 9 hasta las 10 de la noche. Y miércoles, después del Dateline Zamboanga. Y cada domingo, a las 2 del tarde. Cuando, junto con Ronnie Nieto. El programa que te discutí el mga issues del semana. Cuando, junto con Ronnie Nieto. Cuando.
What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tempting goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presentamos por ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa del Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline Teleradyo, 3 horas cada día. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay guía el discusión del día, na mga asunto que tiene a ver con la ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline Teleradyo. Aquí na GBPI TV11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Noticias, entrevistas y mga reports junto con el de aton mga compañeros y compañeras afuera. Este es Dateline Teleradyo. Queda informado, sabe el más reciente noticias, el mga suceso que te ocurrí aquí na de aton ciudad y na mga cercano lugar. Todos aquí na Dateline Teleradyo.
El hora a las 3:09 del tarde. El hora de ustedes al Santon Plus Herbal Capsule. Ito ay isang herbal antibiotic and immunostimulant. Pinapatibay ang ating immune system para labanan ng lahat ng mga infeksyon at karamdaman. Santon Plus Herbal Capsule ine-endorso ng mga eksperto para sa may mga UTI, kidney infection, ulcer, TB, pneumonia, ubo, diarrhea at skin diseases. Santon Plus Herbal Capsule, napatunayan na maraming sakit ang matutulungan. Santon Plus Herbal Capsule, garantisado at epektibo, 13 pesos lang. At available na rin ang ating Santon Plus Herbal Oil, Santon Plus Herbal Soap at Mighty C na mabibili sa mga suking butika, parmasya at drugstores.
Alright mga bisinos, continuando aquí na de ustedes favorito programa, el Dateline Teleradyo. Kumutable yung mga bisinos na sita delay, Ron Alina Consejo, taginda si todo na Committee on Ordinances and Resolution. Amo sa committee, kenta po ni atensyon con el proceso del mga proposed ordinances. Este día mga bisinos, escucha kita, educa kita di atong cuerpo, si pakilaro el proceso, y at the same time, sabi kita, cosa-cosa pa el mga pending ordinances.
Yeah, antemano, kaya yung habla contigo.
Sige.
Kaya lagay po na ito, guest ahora, is one of the most hardworking councilor that we have.
Undoubtedly.
In Consejo Local.
Undoubtedly.
Undoubtedly. But that being said, dato dia yung kontrobersiya yun namin mo konsehulo ka kita pregunta si whether we are on time ba kita whether ba kita man meet el demanda para del pasahe del mga ordinanza diya kay abla sila si el persona que kayang-kaya managataman ta so el pregunta que ahora are we on schedule insofar as the passage of this new ordinances that will move the city forward? Please welcome na programa kalaton con Concejal Sang Jimenez. Buenas tardes contigo.
Well, buenas tardes, Ronnie. Guwapo man mi amigo Ricky Boy, Ricky Primo. And of course, buenas tardes, Pueblo Sabah.
Doon mi mo to kina-kongreso to kasi
Alright, kung na kami mga bisinos, iskulsa kita, inuka kita di atong kwerpo, pakilaya ba, amin dyan di kunel yauwi kita kay porque tarda el ordinanza este día, inuka kita di atong kwerpo, pakilaya el proseso alina committee on ordinances. Antes de todo, Konsehal, no? How many ordinances are in your committee right now?
Well, I would estimate no less than 100.
100.
Wow.
No 100 pending ordinances.
Yes, introduced during this second term.
Este segundo término,
Sí.
100 ordinanza que pending.
Tiene más de 100 seguro.
¿Cuánto de ese 100 ordinanza que posible el pasa durante este término del primer quarter ba o segundo quarter del año?
What I'm be doing is, como yan announce natin na session on the 30th, that would be Thursday in the morning at 9 o'clock. All the councilors will meet in a conference. Kung mga caucus kami na session, it's an official business. And I have already asked the section on ordinance and resolution to classify the pending ordinances in accordance to the subject matter. Environment, health, education, appropriation, and so forth and so on. And this was done already. In fact, before my coming here this afternoon, I went over it. So I said to the staff there to send copies to the members and to still invite them in writing. Kasi naman danantes mga konsehal, no, I am absent on official business, I understand. So they have to be officially informed.
I see. Of the 100 ordinances, what has been listed as the priority ordinances that you need to work on and pass as soon as possible?
Of course, Ronnie, as the chairman of the Committee on Ordinance, it would depend to my, not really, to my judgment.
Okay.
What is the most urgent ordinance that I have to tackle with? And for this year, which was practically del otro paste term, no? The most considered ordinance that we were able to already approve is the Environment Code. And the Environment Code is about 70 pages. And the importance of this code is that we are providing the declared policies to be observed and what are these things that are protected by the government of the city of Zamboanga. And how important is this? That we conducted about 10 public hearings. And I am very happy, you know, this thing has been approved already.
All right, Konsehal, please enlighten us, no? If I'm a member of the council and I introduce an ordinance, no? Ako sa proseso, when an edict is introduced,
yes, you file the proposed ordinance. You file it with the records section. The record section will give it to the ordinance section for inclusion in a regular session.
Okay.
And once it is presented on first reading, as the floor leader, you move for its approval on first reading and referral to the proper committee. And in most instances, if not all of this proposed ordinance is submitted, referred to the Committee on Ordinance as a general rule, being the lead committee and all this together with the appropriate committees that the ordinance has to do.
Kondratsang, so as majority floor leader, you have the option to choose what are supposed to be listed down as priority ordinances for the city of Zamboanga.
Yes.
Number two, is there a mechanism by which you are assisted by a committee that studies what should take precedence ng mga kwanali kadebe? None.
You know, let me say this. If you observe the soka of the mayor the last time, she started emphasizing and talking about the environment.
Okay.
You notice that?
Yes.
And I told her, Mayor, your soka is just timely. Because hopefully by this afternoon, we'll approve the environment code. She said, very good. So, I knew then that what was really, to my judgment, siyempre how it would appear as the most important is this. And then there is also the proposed ordinance that I authored is the delineation of the boundaries of the barangay. Since the charter of this city as a local government unit, we don't have the technical boundaries of the barangays. And we need to pass this because by May, the Philippine Statistics Authority will conduct already their census. And they're asking me how to be guided in the determination of the boundaries of the barangay. And I'm happy in the committee public hearing that I conducted the day after, that was Wednesday, I was able to resolve now the issues, corrections with Patalon and Sinubong, Licomo, and Kiniput, and what else? San Jose Gusu and Kampong Islam. And today we saw in the agenda is the strong opposition of the barangay of Kulianan with respect to the boundaries with Mercedes and Gisao, I think so. So we will have to tackle this immediately because I want to submit the report already.
I see.
And boy, this is a very long ordinance.
Okay.
600 pages, 300, 600.
I think so priority ahora, una gayot, el mga environmental
Yapasaya kita ang environment code.
Yapasaya kita.
Okay. With the passage of the environment code, I could now tackle enabling ordinance that would implement provisions of the environment code, one of which is the plastic ordinance.
I see. Bien importante sa inyo, pero el pena ba? Kaya mas antes, el kritisismo ka na kita ordinansa, pero mga pena kita rin ng mga ordinansa, puro dapat sila
Sinsilyo lang.
Sinsilyo lang daw. No? Pero ete ahora ba, asiguraw ba que deberá san pena at kita liste impone bajo de tenemos mga ordinansa.
Well, the implementation, Ronnie, as you know, is already with the executive.
Okay.
But the policy and the penalties is decided by the legislators, right?
Yes.
Oh, so
as long as we are within the bounds on the penalty provisions.
So whether how strict the penalties will be will have to be decided by our legislators.
Of course.
Kasi basla LDC din magkakontrehale diato na kay mga pena kita do like slap on the finger lang.
Pero Consel, no, please enlighten us. Under the local government code, the local government is only allowed to impose the maximum penalty as far as fine is concerned, 5,000.
Yeah, we have our limitations.
Okay.
We have our limitations depending on the kind of ordinance. So on that score, we are properly guided by the City Legal Office.
Yeah. All right. What is the maximum fine can be imposed by the local government under the ordinance, Consel?
5,000.
5,000.
Yeah. The fines.
Angina.
Okay, Consel. No, impression kay mahina el corrida del ordinanza. Can you please tell us, pakilala ba el proseso del mga hearings? Because I heard you this morning, kaya tamen mga importante persona nisisita na hearing del ordinanza do not appear actually. Can you please elaborate further, Consel?
Yes, after the approval on first reading, referral to the proper committee, and then the committee conducts the public hearing.
All right.
Okay. I have made it the policy that on a Wednesday, that will be ordinance day.
Okay.
My problem sometimes is that other members, without even siguro coordinating with me, they would ask also for that day to be reserved for their committee. So sometimes I cannot conduct this. So This time, I have already announced that ordinances might be heard not only on Wednesday, but to include on Thursday. And I expect the members to be consistently present.
I see.
Naigwa naman yun, no? Yo, abogao, I have my court appearances.
Yes.
Si Atty. Kim has his appearances. We understand that among lawyers. So sometimes, most likely, he cannot appear. Okay lang kumigo. But the thing is, in the conduct of the public hearing, you are expected to appear.
Okay.
Appear.
Now, in that particular case, konsehal, si como por ejemplo, dito responsibilidad para atende ko na si mismo mga committee hearings dito yun, después sa in conflict ko ng mga dito yung privado praktika ng mga kaya mga konsehal, kaya nila yung privado tamen mga negosyo o privado profesyon, no? Bajo the lady, what should take precedent? It should the responsibility to the city or el de la privado kanali? Sila ba pena kaya pwede impone ko ng mga konsehales?
That's a good
You
question.
know, this was one issue I raised before a judge in the regional trial court. Sometimes they would insist that there will be a hearing on a case wherein I am appearing as a lawyer, as a counsel on record, on a Tuesday.
Okay.
And I would beg the court concerned that I cannot appear, Your Honor, because that is a regular session. And so sometimes a judge would tell you, you decide where to appear. It's your obligation as an officer of the court, and you are on record, the counsel on this case, then we expect you to be here on Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
But mind you, I will really tell the court, I cannot appear, Your Honor, because if I will not be present in the regular session, then I may be administratively liable.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So that is the penalty or the thing that I'm exposing should I not appear in a regular session and opt to appear in court.
So when you have this kind of a predicament, do you think that there should be a regulation put into place, a legislative ruling that would prohibit councilors from practicing the
I can still
trade?
practice. I can still practice.
Pero considering that you're facing a predicament,
Yes.
should there be?
I cannot. We cannot do that. Because only members of Congress who cannot practice their profession.
All right, Konsehal, the absences of the members of the committee, yakita si sentro del kontrobersya long before. Kay manada mga committee, el chairman lang talya, el mga members, usually uno, and los demás hindi tabo ya, has this not been solved? I thought yaman solved, resolve yaste baho na new council.
Well, sometimes puro kortesiya kung nandiyato ang mga miyembro, no? Hindi na nyo tapunin na attendance kay absent. Tapunin yan nyo kin ang mga presente.
Okay.
So understood ya kin ang mga absent. Pero on record, hindi pare si absent.
But again, el punto sa di mio, just like Ronnie, can it not be mandatory or can they not be mandated? Este hearing para kore di atong trabaho, you should be here.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, it will have to be an act of Congress siguro to mandate the local government.
I don't think so. You cannot force anyone to appear there. Even if you're a member of the committee. Unless you are the chairman. Because you schedule the activity and then all of a sudden you are not there. How could that be? You have sent invitations already for persons to appear.
So, on an assessment of our present councillors, how many of them have been diligent in attending the committee hearings?
Well, to be honest, I made mention about that in this morning privilege speech. Consistent in attendance in the Committee on Ordinance and Resolutions, I would say, is Councilor Gian Eding. Next comes Councilor Villaflores. Member Atilano would appear unless she is out of town on official business. But these are the members that are consistent in the commitment to in the public hearings called by the committee on order. I'm just being fair. I'm just being fair on my personal
When you're saying
assessment.
it as it is, no? I mean, the record would speak for itself who are present and who are not. So, has the vice mayor called the attention of these councilors to diligently attend committee hearings, considering that it is holding hostage some of our ordinances with the lack of presence?
Well, the vice mayor is not, I would say, supposed to do that. You better examine yourself.
He's supposed to impose discipline in the council.
Or as we speak, konsehal, manada tabla, no? Di ba kayo, mga konsehal should give priority to their obligation, especially na session and attend. Is there no resolution as a discretion del konsehal attende ko ng committee hearing or mang absent? Is there no more solution?
Under the
What do you see?
under the rules, a member of the council may be suspended or expelled by a vote of 2/3 for 4 absences in the session.
In the session?
Not in committee hearing.
All right.
Especially with the Committee on Ordinance and Resolution. Look, gentlemen, you will agree with me
Yes.
that the most important task of the Sangguniang Panlungsod is the enactment of ordinances.
Absolutely.
And I am very careful on this. The proposal of Member Elago, for the second time, he asked that we will distribute the public hearings among the sponsors of the ordinance and to be called either by the chairman of the committee concerned. If it's a proposed ordinance on health, let the chairman of the committee on health conduct the public hearing. Definitely, I cannot agree.
Okay.
Because the rules is very clear. And if we do that, and an ordinance is finally approved by the mayor, only to be challenged in a court of law, that the provisions of your internal rules were violated by yourself, then how would you appeal to the people of Zamboanga City?
Okay.
And I would like to know, as the chairman, the wisdom. That's why I always start, or you are the sponsor of this proposed ordinance. Show to the public, explain to this committee why you want this proposed ordinance to be enacted by the council.
Por ese gani ese kita tiene miedo, no? Kaya baka ata na proposito lang kung sabi mo mga ordinansa kita, pero si para na estudio ya del mismo ordinanza que el mismo concejal ta propone, el mismo ausente na mismo committee hearing. Na, ese difícil kita klase sila sitwasyon, no? Kaya dalo mismo ta silang kita pasa ordinanza por pang media points lang.
Para
para sina-accomplishment.
You're correct, Ricky. Para general po yung file.
Tapi antes na entra el asunto, Ron, el argumento, this is totally unfair to the chairman. All committees. Every time there are hearings, committee hearings, tali el chairman. Yet el membro, hindi, tiene mga miyembro, hindi consistently, hindi ta-attende, tiene ta-attende, dia tiene absent, dia they are not always there. Por eso tablagan sila. This is totally unfair to the chairman. Do you agree, Konsehal? How do you feel about this?
Well, let the people judge me by what I am doing. But
it's not a question of being unfair. It's a question of being true to what you're trying to pass as a legislator. If you're going to introduce an ordinance in the council and you're not even there to defend what you're trying to propose,
you're exactly correct. You are
the
the first one who should defend that. You are even the first one to look into the legal aspects of this proposed ordinance. Look on what are the limitations I'm facing in the committee. There's only one lawyer from the city legal office who could consistently appear before the committee unless he is on leave. And that's only Attorney Fronda. If you want really that section on ordinance and resolution to be moving very fast, we need a lawyer there. We We need a lawyer then. But who would apply for that position?
No, wanted to say,
we need a lawyer.
antes pa kita sang tan kwento que el mismo consejo local needs a legal department. We cannot rely on your city legal office all the time. The city council should have its own legal division to assess the councilors na mga legal matters. Porque sa ahora no hay poquito con ese poder compone situación. Porque hasta ahora no hay pita ni poder crea pa con ese legal department para del consejo local.
I have not seen any proposed ordinance.
And why not?
Why not?
And sabi niya sa Attorney Kenneth Kell.
Well taken,
you're talking about the council, or you're talking about a separate legal department that will study ordinances and propose ordinances and how to make it fit into the legal parlance para del mismo.
Por eso, kani abu punto ng ustedes, I'm really encouraging members of the integrated bar of Zamboanga City to aspire to be councilors. We need more lawyers in the council.
Yeah, pero no necesita man siguro kada konsehal de abogado.
But we need.
No, pero
lawyers.
Importante que tiene separado legal department
para check
que pwede asistir ko ng mga konsehales na pasada ng mga. Kaya baka problema nila kaya pone sila en papel kung ang mismo mga ordinansa kita propone sila. Kaya minsan may sila sabiduría siguro, no?
Sabi each councilor chinigat staff.
Pero hindi mga legal with legal.
Nanisita kasi sila sa kao.
Ese researcher, ese staff. Are they really qualified staff? Or are they political appointees? Sige, magkwento kita muna.
Never mind, Rodney. Personal. That's one of the privileges.
Yes, but in all practicality, you're supposed to have staff members who are supposed to assist with the passage of laws. Si el consejero le aparece, ¿qué dice? Hindi le preparado para presentar su argumento.
Good for Councilor Sang Jimenez because tiyan mga law students staff pa-entra tamang pursue law. So enough knowledge to help the
that's exactly why councilors are given the budget to have a legal staff to assist them in the preparation of proposed ordinances that intend to pero
at least a law graduate.
El mismo driver este researcher niya dito. Naturalmente hindi ka kasi matuwa to expect.
Diba antes tinagani akuhi yan dalya on dia sa kasweldo kwan yaman na kumigo bene si del mio boss kendi tio boss yamin nombraya este si konsyal. Cosa dito yung trabaho? La bandera yun di kwan din.
Your idea of that creation of a legal
section
is really, to my mind, necesita ka del consejo.
That has been a call since the past. The council needs a separate legal division para pwede assistin ko ng mga konsehales na mga pasahe ng mga leye kita propone nila. That needs to be created. No, I don't know. Somebody bright enough in the council, and I know that there's a lot of bright people in the council, should propose it already.
Is there a need for a legislation, Konsehal, on this matter?
Yes.
All right.
Next week.
And always problema di aton budgetary constraint.
Ayun.
Yes, problema.
No imasen para pagapasweldo de estos umenta kita posisyon ng gobyerno.
Ese el problema.
All right, Konsehal, I hope you will be frank enough to admit to us, no? Pakilala de Beli Cabeza como chairman del Committee on Ordinances and Resolution.
I tell you, sometimes I'm in my law office. Very limited time yan lang. And I'm losing clients because, as I was telling the Vice Mayor yesterday, and that's Meng Agan, you know how committed we are with our assigned tasks, especially, you mentioned na po, sabi man kita mga tenista, committed kita, we really work on it.
Yeah.
Konsehal siya nakipregunta, imbes ang kumote nota ki, cosa daw kel propósito para crear daw kuno Mayor's Park, pati kel Kaling Park. Would you like to expound more on this? Cosa ba say? Mayor's Park and Kaling Park. This is the first time I got this. So I don't know what this is all about.
Kaya siya sali. Actually, otro yan si subject matter.
Yes.
I filed a proposed ordinance which was in fact included in the agenda for first reading. And it was a proposed ordinance renaming Jardín de Maria Clara to Mayor's Park.
Oy.
Not only habla to quiere kita se nombre. No. You know, let me emphasize one thing. I became a councilor for the first time in 1998 when Ma'am Kaling Lobregad invited me to be member of that group.
Okay.
And you know, history really knows that I am a zealot follower of Mayor Climaco, me, my brother Fred. And when I was considered, I took it as a challenge. So, este renaming of Jardín de Maria Clara is to give respect also to all past mayors.
Okay.
And even future mayors.
Okay.
To be remembered for all their work in moving the city of Zamboanga forward.
So under that concept, Consel, of yours, how would it look like?
Todo mayor.
General Bulto lang.
General Bulto lang. Pwede namin kita, gastal ciudad. That is my concept. El commemorative day de ese would not be a birthday of any of the mayors. But during the Dia de Zamboanga, we remember all those who would serve as mayor. I moved back the approval of the proposed ordinance on first reading because I was thinking, should the mayor there include only those who were duly elected as mayors? Or those who assume office by operation of law, the vice mayor becoming the vice mayor, should they be included? Because they became also a mayor. For all intents and purposes, they serve as mayor.
I think it's what they have contributed to the city that should be given recognition.
Recognition.
Hindi mo na sige kay mandato de ley kaya kada sila alcalde por casa Palestina. Kasi sila contribute para con el pueblo. If what they have contributed is worthy of recognition, then why not?
But Ron, I would also believe, no, in fairness to all the mayors, they have contributed, no? Kay different styles of leadership, I would presume they also contributed.
Por eso, kung tabla na si Sang, all mayors in one way or the other have contributed to the development of Zamboanga. It may not have been as great as the other one or the other one, but they have.
And therefore, they're worth to be recognized also with the Rebulto Aliana Mayor's Park.
As of today, I think we have already 23 mayors.
Oh.
Could you imagine? So I was examining myself, call it Mayor's Park or call it Jardín de los Alcaldes del Ciudad de Zamboanga. Just to keep that word Jardín.
I think mas bonito uhi konsehal Mayor's Park.
Mayor's Park.
I don't know. Si tourist park.
I was called by 2 media outlets this morning and said, Konsehal Sang, politika daw siya. I said, my God. That is what, when I do things, I don't do things for political reasons. It's just being fair enough also to all the mayors, past mayor, and the mayors to be, nalitam kita recognition. And that's a public property there. And with all due respect, si pensa-pensa to ara, uno lang at mayor kung bakit.
Okay.
That's a public property. We appropriated funds for the El Rebulto de Mamcal. Could we use that exclusively for one or for all the mayors?
Si Chene Mangkentabla ke politika, let's go back to what politics is all about. According to the definition on Political Science 1, politics is convincing people to go think your way by using the proper arguments. So that if that is the case, then as a politician, Sang has every right to convince people towards the na ese mismo kasalit na propone.
Alright.
Mirato, kailan nyo
Sige.
man-mention este sa internet para look at these people that we want to recognize also. Pablo Lorenzo, Agustin Alvarez, Carlos Camins, Gregorio Ledesma, Pantaleon Pelayo, Vicente Suarez, Manuel Haldon, of course, Cesar Climaco, Hector Suarez, Tomas Ferrer, Joaquin Enriquez, Jose Vicente Atilano, Manuel Dalipe, Rustico Varela, Julio Cesar Climaco, Vitaliano Agan, Efren Arañez, Maria Clara Lobregat, Erico Basilio Pabian, Celso Lobregat, Maria Isabel Climaco.
Okay.
What's wrong with this?
I think
Making that area, baptizing that as the mayor's.
I think si El Asunto akusasyon politika, then El Rebulto era de Mayor Celso Lobregat should have not been included there. If that is the presumption. Because the El Rebulto de Maria Caling Lobregat talla solo. So, debe, no hay al Rebulto de Congressman, de Mayor Celso Lobregat. If that is the premise of la politika.
¿Cuánto mayor pa kitalten eh?
Yes.
We're not just being fair. To me, it's about time.
Correct.
It's about time that we have to reconsider the naming of Hardin Maria Clara as mayor's park. Kaya pa kanyo at tapin siya, ablay, puli kita. Hardin, kumutabi, Hardin de los Alcaldes del Ciudad de Zamboanga. At least when you use the word Hardin, you are pro-environment ba siya?
Tama, totoo.
Era el concept ali. If that will push through, konsehal, el design niya lang ali.
I did not present it for first reading this morning.
Okay.
I resaid it. I'm thinking of introducing it during the week on the celebration of Dia de Zamboanga.
All right.
Whether I have the support of none, well, let me see.
Well, kung tablagan kita, it is up for discussion and up for arguments by the members of the council. We are a democracy and it is a proposal on the table. Therefore, it should be discussed.
All right, manada interaction na manakita sabi kong Konsehal Sang, no? Akin na diyan personal cellphone. Go with that proposal, Konsehal. That's good for the city and for the kids. For them to be able to know who are the mayors of Zamboanga City.
Primera cosa, yo paborese kay todo alcalde del entero pueblo, we seem to lack a sense of historicity in the city. Some of our younger generation don't even know who were the mayors who served Zamboanga. In one way or the other, whether you like it or not, whether they were good mayors or bad mayors, they did serve the people of Zamboanga.
And they contributed.
And they have contributed.
In their own way. All right. Konsehal, do not mind ese akusasyon of politika because if you do, na hindi kasi pwede mang materialize ko sa tukere, Konsehal. We support your proposal and this is good.
Well,
reaction del viewers niyato na Ron.
Any contra también.
Yeah. The proposal is just a proposal in the floor.
It's just a proposal.
It is up for the members of the council to discuss it in in session as part of the process of democracy. Whether it passes, well and good. If it does not, then well and good, because it is the decision of the people.
Okay.
Pero you cannot stop a councilor from making such a proposal, just like you cannot stop somebody from making a proposal to change the name of the country to Maharlika. Although how stupid it can be.
All right, before laga kita kung Konsehal, I'd like to go back, Konsehal. Kaya I could imagine el pressure as chairman del Committee on Ordinances and Resolution. Has there been instance kaya pensa to larga yung este committee?
Well, sometimes, you know, if you are not appreciated for what you are doing, and Ronnie, I must admit, publicly I must admit,
Okay.
I'm 70 years already. 70 years old. Senebes, it is not, it's really against your being a person. In fact, I mentioned this to member Mokun Mons. You pray daily, you go to Mass daily, and then you raise your voice, you become irritant, you become practically appearing to the public unruly. I said, I don't deserve it, but sometimes it's really there.
Okay.
You cannot avoid it. You become irritant at my age, por eso tablangane, mga senior citizen, bin korto lang. Pasensya. Korto pasensya.
That's
But then I can tell the people of Zamboanga, and I am proud to tell this.
Yeah.
When I work, I work. I even conduct committee public hearing for 5-6 hours, even going beyond the 5 o'clock. Tatanya lang yung last team ako ng mga stenographer, ng mga staff. Si pwede na yung public hearing hasta Sabado lang sa'yo.
Okay.
But you know, but the limitation is there.
Yeah, but that's normal for somebody. As you said, you're 70 years old. Santo gani, si Padre Pio gani, irritable patakit at
Tao lang. Hindi rin kita.
Pati ang conceptual proposal, hindi amol presentasyon. Si Kerry man, otro mga authors, makandak nila public hearing, present that in a formal motion in writing. Because that will be, upon approval of the body, referred to the proper committee. And that is the Committee on Rules. And the committee may agree or even recommend an amendment already to the internal rules, which may be done. I stand to be corrected because I said this morning in an interview with TV11 and media that amendment could only be introduced during the maiden session. I stand to be corrected. In any session, that matter could be presented, and that should be, the rules is very clear. Do it in writing.
I see.
All right. Konsehal, for example, yo author del un ordinanza, is that my obligation to present to the committee, your committee? Akal ba ready for my ordinanza section 1, section 2, or trabaho del committee, Konsehal?
At least the form should be there.
Okay.
In fact, I am advising members of the council before they present any proposed ordinance, coordinated with the legal office.
All right.
They are there because they are supposed to help us, especially Attorney Fronda. I salute this Attorney Fronda. He's working hard with me in the committee.
Conformista ba, Chair, Konsehal? Conformista. El mga ordinance man present, cosa, not in a ready form, el committee pa who will organize into section, into...
We will determine some of this ordinance on the 3rd. And if it is not regular in form, I will tell the proposed the opponent to review the ordinance.
I don't know, pero tiene responsabilidad cada cual concejal para presentar cosa le está propone na propio manera con el mismo floor leader para poder entender dayon cosa le está propone, ¿no? Igual sa kung si Rene Fernandez conmigo, antes con mga reporter ka naman antes, you don't expect your editor to be a garbage processor. Just like in the same manner, you don't expect the floor leader to be a garbage processor.
Kahit siya nila si Konsehal.
Pagbuta lang tayo kung
Elia bahala.
element process everything.
Kahit siya ni Konsehal antes, no? In the old council, my memory serves me right, siya un Konsehal ya presenta lang, an ordinance, an act, blah, 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 blah. Pero el trabajo to sectionalize it everything, deha con el Committee on Ordinances and Resolution.
You know, if that happens, I will not even move for approval on first reading.
All right.
Entonces, hindi mag-autora niya. Si Chang el autor.
Naano gani?
Papropone, depende may lete, man itemize po sa likere, stipula ko sa likere na sa ordinanza, depende ko na natin mo committee chairman on ordinances para sa
author.
He does not deserve to have his name there as an author for that ordinance.
Sino the committee chairman? Right now, Chene Ancina Konsehal? Let's be proud.
Hindi na niyo abla.
No, please.
Controversial.
Can we just be honest? The people deserve to know. Chene ba mga proposito ordinansa ki Ancina hindi takomporma ay not conforming to the standards del ordinansa?
Pobre legal office, specialmente si Atty. Fronda, because I will ask him to refine the ordinance. Grammar is bad.
Okay.
The English is right on.
Sige.
Sabi ko, Chene yung proposal kung Vice Mayor, Cons, ablayo, Chene yung committee hearing attende yung alya. Hindi, ansina naman de mucho gente. Ansina de mucho. Ansina de poco. So, yung propose ko nila, why don't we, session, talya sila todo, presente kay Televice man. Ablayo kung Vice Mayor, what, man propose lang yun as a proposal, uncover your live stream todo sa internet. And hindi lang ang session, pati committee hearing, abli man invest lang yung camera todo alya. Para kada Chene committee hearing, televised todo na internet, ala na Facebook.
Sige to, there are public hearings. To my mind, is more important than the session.
Amo yung gane. Pero sabi si live stream sila internet na, baka abuya sila, kaya syempre.
According to mga resolution ng mga some barangays that wanted to have the certain barangay or the city of Zamboanga to be included in the plebiscite.
I see.
And I argued there. And you know, that public hearing became heated with a resource persons. That was not covered live, but I asked that person, one who made manifestation, to apologize to the committee because he was making accusations to the committee as being partial, hindi kata estudia embonamente. And none of this proposal coming from that barangay, any of the barangay, was ruled by the Commission on Election as
100 plus konsehal pending ordinances. How would you describe all of these? Are there nonsense ordinances?
Well,
let's be proud.
I would still give it the presumption on the regularity of the proposed ordinance that it has to be attended.
Okay, Chene man, let's face it. Chene mga just para Chene lang achievement, abla kay Chene yung ordinansa, kay por causa, tauhiga sila con el Dateline Teleradyo, el comentario kay Chene tasinta lang. Bahala yan. Whether how important it is, bahala basta somete lang yung proposal or ordinansa na konseho. Si konsehal sang yan bahala siya. Something like that.
Hindi, suggestion lang. I think some councilors who do not really have the know-how to kunese, you do a Manny Pacquiao. You hire a good lawyer to help you out in the passage of ordinances that you're proposing, so that at least informant style, when you submit it to the floor leader, at least acceptable también. The grammar is correct. El quality. Naturalmente,
Kaya lang at Tuesday abla.
Sige,
I'm looking after my watch. Why I rose on a privilege this morning. Because I have really to react and comment on the letter that the acting vice mayor sent to me. Ruling that I did not observe proper decorum in the last session and my behavior was inappropriate. So I said that thing should not have happened. If only the presiding officer observed the proper rules. One, we were already on other matters. It was already agreed. In fact, it was made a pronouncement again by Vice Mayor Agan during the maiden session that the no resolution policy will be strictly observed. If you don't file a written resolution, you will not be allowed to present any matter on other matters. Okay? When Councilor Kim presented this matter again, this is the second time proposing that the authors of the ordinance, if he is a chairman of that committee, he will conduct the public hearing. Was never submitted in a written resolution.
Outright.
In fact, that is required by the rules because it is intended to be an amendment to the mailing procedure of an ordinance as provided in the rules.
Okay.
And to my mind, with all due respect, the vice mayor, the presiding officer then, should not have recognized.
For the record, who was then the presiding officer?
It's Councilor John Dalip.
Okay.
And the other, we take this rule very lightly, the dress code of the members.
All right.
If you come in maong pants, you better not present any matter because you know that you are not observing the dress code. And the dress code requires you to be in long sleeves.
Okay.
Not in short barong. I don't know how, but if you are in coat and tie, you must have the tie.
Okay.
But then sometimes, the Amerikana naman to, no lang tie, siguro acceptable, yeah.
All right.
But if the acting vice mayor was asking me to that I should observe strictly the rules of the Sanggunian, then it should start with him. When Councilor Kim said something about I'm putting this into a motion, the proposal, on record, nobody seconded it. That should have been killed already.
All right.
I already asked that Member Kim be declared out of order because I knew already what is in his mind, and then that is supposed to be a proposed amendment to the internal rules. That should be in writing as required in the rules.
Anyway, it's 3:57 in the afternoon. Klaro lang that the council needs a lot of improvement, and perhaps it would be helpful if members of the council should also know the rules.
We need to know. We need not only to know, but perhaps to have a mastery of the rules.
Mastery of the rules and regulation, and perhaps the Robert's rules in discussions.
So for me to be warned now, I don't think it's fair because the error was committed from the very beginning.
Okay.
I was just trying to put things in the proper perspective as a floor leader, but I was not, perhaps my logic was not seen to be.
Okay. But I'd like to pursue my suggestion to the members of the council that members of the council should suggest that a legal department be created or a legal division be created for the members of the council for your own assistance. So that in the passage of your own proposed ordinances, kasi sa legal department, pwede ayuda ko ng tedes. No? Para hindi mandulog el mga ordinanza, ay por casa que el cosa te somete, hindi na proprio forma.
Okay. Kasi lastly from my end, how fast can all these pending ordinances in your committee be resolved?
We'll see that on the 30th. That would be the biggest challenge among the members. I told them to appeal. That would be a walking lunch. Definitely, insofar as I'm concerned, I will see to it that proposed ordinance that to me should be really attended. Should be attended.
Okay.
And you know, there is one ordinance that, I noticed authored by member Lidlid Macrohon. I want to emphasize it. Lidlid, you know, he's always on the other side on good reasons, he believes. And that was the classification of makabasura di aton.
All right.
With the passage of the Environment Code, I consider that as a very important ordinance. And I'm calling for an amendment. Mang-classify kita basura ke modo para ver que da limpio di aton ciudad. One problem that we have is the disposal of the garbage. Tomorrow, we will visit the landfill in Salaan because there are so many complaints again of the odor coming out from that area.
Speaking of basura, chini kadun sambonggenyo ekonoso na Manila. Ang propose kerga dale proposal is a garbage di aton para man-generate energy.
Yes.
So tapigong tali kumigo si quanto tons daw kita produce.
We have it on record already in the council. Yeah.
Pwede ka kunila.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we'll leave the discussion at that. I would like to thank Councilor Sang Jimenez for being with us and for that very
Straightforward.
Straightforward na discussion también. No holds barred kita
No holds barred in Dateline Teleradyo. Thank you, Consial. Thank you.
Just doing my work, just following the rules.
Okay.
That I work when I was about to live in my first 9 years as a councilor.
Okay. So, let's pause for a break. Kung na nagtelepaso ng mga notisya yan. Right after this, you're still watching Dateline Teleradyo.
Yes, mga guys! Saan tayo? May bagong bar. Let's go! Nasaan yung bar? Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious Titty Bar. New shape, new flavors.
So, you like this bar?
Cheers! New delightful experience.
Butternut, let's go! Enjoy your butternut bucket. 40 munchkins for $349.
The magic of radio.
This is the epicenter of music entertainment,
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines,
giving you the most complete radio experience.
trusting the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous
We are
Magic 95.5.
Sa Dunkin', do you go all out with a bang? Or pick your all-time favorite?
What do I want?
yan. Now you can have it all. Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket Choco Bang Premium Munchkins. Dunkin' yan. Sari Saring Dunkin' Sarap in one delicious deal.
Give it to Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket.
Cuando, junto con Ronnie Nieto. El Discusión, Wally Sangada. Todo lunes, a las 9 hasta las 10 de la noche. Y miércoles, después del Dateline Zamboanga. Y cada domingo, a las 2 del tarde. Cuando, junto con Ronnie Nieto. El programa que te discutí el mga issues del semana. Cuando, junto con Ronnie Nieto. Cuando.
What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presentamos con ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa del Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline Teleradyo, 3 horas cada día. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay guía el discusión del día, na mga asunto que tiene a hacer con el ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline Teleradyo. Aquí na GBPI TV 11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Noticias, entrevistas y mga reports junto con el de aton mga compañeros y compañeras afuera. STL, Dateline Teleradyo. Queda informado. Saber el más reciente noticias, el mga suceso que te ocurrí aquí na datong syudad y na mga cercano lugar. Todos te aquí na Dateline Teleradyo.
Yes, Paka Bryce! Saan tayo? May bagong bar. Let's go! Nasaan yung bar? Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious Titty Bar. New shape, new flavors.
So, you like this bar?
Cheers! New delightful experience.
Butternut, let's go!
Enjoy your butternut bucket. 40 munchkins for $349.
The magic of radio.
This is the epicenter of music entertainment,
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines,
giving you the most complete radio experience.
trusting the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous
We are
Magic 95.5.
Sa Dunkin', do you go all out with a bang? Or pick your all-time favorite? What do I want?
yan. Now you can have it all. Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket Choco Bang Premium Munchkins. Dunkin' yan. Sari Saring Dunkin' Sarap in one delicious deal.
Give it to Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket.
Cuando, junto con Ronnie Nieto. El discusión, Juan y Sangada. Todo lunes, a las 9 hasta las 10 de la noche. Y miércoles, después del Dateline Zamboanga. Y cada domingo, a las 2 del tarde. Cuando, junto con Ronnie Nieto. El programa que te discutí el mga issues del semana. Cuando, junto con Ronnie Yedo. Cuando.
What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, la presentamos por ustedes, la radio y televisión, el programa del Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline Teleradyo, 3 horas cada día. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay guía el discusión del día, na mga asunto que tiene a hacer con el ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline Teleradyo. Aquí na GBPI TV 11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Noticias, entrevistas y mga reports junto con el de aton mga compañeros y compañeras afuera. Este es Dateline Teleradyo. Queda informado. Saber el más reciente noticias, el mga suceso que te ocurrí aquí na datong syudad y na mga cercano lugar. Todos te aquí na Dateline Teleradyo.
Ahora a las 4:09 del tarde, ahora te llevo con ustedes el Santon Plus Herbal Capsule. Ito ay may maraming anti-inflammatory compounds at antioxidant properties. Inaalis ang mga namamaga sa mga bahagi nating katawan. Santon Plus Herbal Capsule na patunayan ng mga scientifico na makatutulong tanggalin ang mga namamagang arthritis, prostate problem, heart enlargement, asthma, sinusitis, fatty liver, at iba pang mga sakit. Santon Plus Herbal Capsule, garantisado at epektibo, 13 pesos lang at available na rin ang ating Santon Plus Herbal Oil, Santon Plus Herbal Soap at Mighty C na mabibili sa mga suking butika, parmasya at drugstores. Mirando siempre en el programa del Dateline Teleradyo y ahora el repaso del mga noticias. El diferentes mga escuela aquí en la ciudad vigila ahora contra con la posibilidad de entrar en la coronavirus. Una escuela privada en el centro del mismo pueblo vigila ahora este tiempo para poder evitar con la infección de la enfermedad como el coronavirus. Na una carta que puede obtener el news team desde una escuela te informa con el día mga estudiantes, maestra hasta con los mga mayores que quiere sila mantener lejos la enfermedad con la comunidad. Por eso tiene sila que monitor también con la condición de salud del mga personajes y el mismo mga estudiante. Na carta y apela también los oficiales del mismo escuela para debe mantener el propio hygiene y el permiso de agua y el uso del mga face mask, especialmente si tiene canila el enfermo. Mismo según mga mayores de este mga estudiante, él ya decidió para conducir con las mejoras para poder evitar con esta clase de enfermedad que ya arrasa con la China este tiempo. Na anunciada del TV11, na mga farmacia este tiempo puede hablar que no hay panic buying con este mismo mga mask o N39 mask este tiempo, quien puede la comprar na 5 pesos de cada pedazo. Pero el N95 clase de máscara aseguran que una alta calidad de este mismo face mask poco escaso ya aquí en la misma ciudad de Zamboanga. Ya puede visitar el TV11 con un establecimiento que tiene el N95 mask y te parece según que pronto acaba el mismo supply de hila del N95 mask, siendo hasta el lugar de Manila. Aquí te viene para ordenar con este mismo clase de máscara medical en la ciudad de Zamboanga. Según con el dueño del mismo establecimiento, tenía escasez del N95 mask en entero país cuando ya principia el reventar del mismo volcán Taal. Y más ya menor también el supply cuando ya tiene también el mga casos de la infección del coronavirus na otros mga ciudad na Luzon y na Visayas. El precio del N95 mask varía ahora na precio de 60 para 150 pesos de cada uno, depende con el clase. El gobierno ya conduce con la demolición para poder hacer con el Health Center allí en San José Guzú. Ya conducía la demolición el combinado agencia del gobierno como el City Legal Office, el Local Housing Division, el City Engineers Office, el Barangay Oficiales y la autoridad con un compound allí en Armor Village en San José Guzú. Este lang haga. Ya conducir con la demolición después de recibir el familia mismo con el mismo mga final notice desde el gobierno local que ya habla canila que tamanda ya canila también evacuar por esta parte del mismo compound allí en acostado del covered court del mismo comunidad que una propiedad del gobierno local. Según con el mismo barangay capitán del barrio, Joel Esteban, 4 años ya que ya queda pendiente el proyecto del Barangay Health Center allí en Armor Village por causa con este problema. Tiene según stand-by fondo de 4 millones de pesos para poner este mismo Barangay Health Center que él pone en la costado del covered court y preparó también según el mismo oficina del ingeniero de la ciudad para hacer con este proyecto. Después de mancuento el news team con el afectado familia de este mismo demolición y según Canila no hay si la intención para mancontra con el mismo gobierno, sino para Canila tiene la cosa y falta de la comunicación, por eso sí la dolorido la acción del gobierno. La parte del gobierno local no hay según cosa y falta, siendo 4 años ya discutí Canila, siendo quiere mejorar el gobierno local con el servicio para la salud del mismo comunidad. General Eliazar del Philippine National Police visita con este mismo Police Regional Office 9 y llegando a la ciudad de Zamboanga este día. Él Teniente General Guillermo Eliazar, que el Deputy Chief for Operations del Philippine National Police, na enteronasyon este día. El su visitada, según parte de su inspección de este mga personajes y mira con la capacidad del mismo Police Regional Office 9 na responde a diferentes clases de situación. Con él recibí el mismo director regional del Police Regional Office 9. El barrio de Putik tiene ahora el de la misma estación del bombero. Ya inauguró del sábado el nuevo estación del bombero en el barrio del Putik. Con la estación ya ponen en el mismo costado lang del mismo barangay hall. Mismo el barrio capitán de Putik, Jerry Pérez, el quien ya encabeza con la inauguración junto con los oficiales del bombero de la ciudad. Presente también el mga personajes del mismo bombero. En la estación, él pone un truck o fire truck, quien él puede responder hasta los mga cercanos barrios donde gane necesita con este también. Policía el Magatano de arrestar con una persona después que con este ya puede coger na acto adentro de una casa allí en la barangay de Tumaga en antes madrugada. El Tumaga Compact junto con el Magatanos y el Magareclamante ya conducir para allí en la Police Station 7 a Santa María con este un sospechado que puede conocer como si Benji Caballo, residente de allí en la Caridad, barangay de Tumaga. Con el sospechado ya puede goler el reclamante que entra en la casa y esconde el mismo excusado. Y acaba él también dejar con este bag que ya saca él en el mismo cuarto del mga víctima. Y ya procura para él también escapar, pero ya puede con él alcanzar el mismo viviente en el lugar. Por eso, pues ya golpea el mismo mga residentes. La razón por qué gané él adentro de esta casa de sus vecinos, que la casa de él el fruta. Otra casca daw el fruta del manga. Policía el Magatano ya conducir para allí en la Police Station 6 na tatuan con el 6 mga menor de edad con quien ya puede kuhi na acto que taman na rumble allí en la barangay de Tubugan en antes madrugada. Ya puede sila con estos mira que taman geriahan el botella allí na entrada para na Nara Drive na barangay de Tumbungan, mga alas 12 de madrugada. El mga de edad o de estos salina 16 para 17 años lang. El pulis no hay anay con estos mandamulbe kay baka el kriya también estos el trouble allí en el mismo lugar. Y por último, el policía con warrant de arresto ya puede arrestar con una persona con el droga prohibido y el fusil allí en Kalayaan Village, la barangay de Tumaga, ayer tarde. El personaje del Police Station 7 a Santa María junto con el mga miembros del SWAT team del Zamboanga City Mobile Force Company ya sirve con el warrant de arresto en la casa de si Faisal Sabdani, antes miembro del Pro-Arm, y trabaja como tesorero de la municipalidad del Turtle Island, allí en Tawi-Tawi. Y está allí en Kalayaan Village, la barangay de Tumaga. Él es el top 7 de la watchlist. Top 7 na reyon y top 10 también high value target del mismo police, o digo, el PIDEA. El policía puede confiscar con el sospechado el 14 paquetes del sospechado Shabu, que tiene el market value de 120,000 de pesos, y el un pesador y un unit del Philippine National Police issued 9mm pistola con el magazine y 17 mga bala. El sospechado talía na custodia ahora del investigador del caso na Police Station 7 na Santa María. Es el repaso de las noticias para esta tarde. En calor de las damas y caballeros del Dateline Teleradyo, de usted el servidor, Ronnie de Lutarlo. Muchas gracias y buenas tardes.
Yes, Papa Bryce. Saan tayo?
may bagong bar. Let's go! Nasaan yung bar? Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious titty bar. New shape, new flavors.
So, you like this bar?
Cheers! New delightful experience.
Butternut, let's go! Enjoy your butternut bucket. 40 munchkins for $349.
The magic of radio.
This is the epicenter of music entertainment,
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines.
giving you the most complete radio experience.
Crashing the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous
We are
Magic 95.5.
Sa Dunkin', do you go all out with a bang? Or pick your all-time favorite?
What do I want?
yan. Now you can have it all. Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket Choco Bang Premium Munchkins. Dunkin' yan. Sari-saring Dunkin' sarap in one delicious deal.
Give it to Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket.
Cuando, junto con Ronnie Yodo. El Discusión, Juan y Sangada. Todo lunes, a las 9 hasta las 10 de la noche. Y miércoles, después del Dateline Zamboanga. Y cada domingo, a las 2 del tarde. Cuando, junto con Ronnie Yodo. El programa que te discutí el mga issues del semana. Cuando, junto con Ronnie Yodo. Cuando.
What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presentamos con ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa del Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline Teleradyo, 3 horas cada día. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay guía el discusión del día, la mga asunto que tiene a hacer con la ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline Teleradyo. Aquí na GBPI TV11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Noticias, entrevistas y mga reports junto con el de aton mga compañeros y compañeras afuera. Este es Dateline Teleradyo. Queda informado, saben el más reciente noticias, el mga suceso que te ocurrí aquí na de aton ciudad y na mga cercano lugar. Todos te aquí na Dateline Teleradyo.
El hora a las 4:24, el hora de libagotan sa Santon Plus Herbal Capsule. Ito ay isang herbal antibiotic at immunostimulant. Pinapatibay ang ating immune system para labanan ang lahat ng mga infeksyon at karamdaman. Santon Plus Herbal Capsule, ini-endorso ng mga eksperto para sa may mga UTI, kidney infection, ulcer, TB, pneumonia, ubo, diarrhea at skin diseases. Santon Plus Herbal Capsule, napatunayan na maraming sakit ang matutulungan. Santon Plus Herbal Capsule, garantisado at epektibo, 13 pesos lang at available na rin ang ating Santon Plus Herbal Oil, Santon Plus Herbal Soap at Mighty C na mabibili sa mga suking butika, parmasya at drugstores.
Alright, continuando mga bisino sa akin na Dios ustedes paborito programa, el Dateline Teleradyo. But before we go, gentlemen, no? Kaya gacho, manda sabi kung mga opisyalis del Water District, kay in the name of transparency, as contemplated in the different existing laws of our country, debe mandam iskutsa kung ang publiko, kung sa mga kontrata. Colonel Maga kontrata. Kaya enter water district with the private firms.
Tiyan kita notisya kita entra arat namin natin before we go, no? Posiblemente daw kung mga miyembros del Bureau of Fire and Protection el armaya este año, no? El Presidente Duterte revela con el plano para armar con los mga miyembros del Bureau of Fire and Protection, and this will push through this year, según con el Interior Secretary Eduardo Año na un anuncio que hace ayer. Si Año habla that they are looking at around 800 million pesos to 900 million pesos for the acquisition of firearms for the Bureau of Fire and Protection personnel. He said he confirmed the plan with the President during a visit to Leyte last week. El Presidente o el plano del Presidente para armar con el BFB will push through. Let us finalize the requirements and documentations very soon so we can have the available funds. Según con Año, durante el oath-taking del mga nuevo nombrado BFP Director Jose Segundo Embang. So, hindi dura mga firemen takargayaan.
Porque no hay galesa sila. Sabi que sila site.
Cuando antes miyembro sila na integrated tiene sila. Pero después de ese
INP, no?
Ya segrega kanila, no hay más armas.
They need it, gentlemen, because sometimes, no, el calor del cabeza del gente durante el quema, donde tamira sila, takema de la casa. Tapos sa ron ko yung mga fire, no? Diyan ang besgani at tapilya habla. Uy, ayaw. Anda tayong kanila. Uy, ayaw. Ayaw. Chongo mambo, loko mambo, ayaw na. Diyan ang mga sitwasyon ng sina wherein threatened namin el bida del dato mga Bureau of Fire.
Tiyan kita kay public advisory, no? Public advisory, we're inviting all the registered and active member consumer owners or MCO under Barangay Divisoria to attend the Member Consumer Owners Program for Empowerment or MCOP. Wednesday, January 29, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Divisoria Covered Courts de. Según con el the new Samselco.
Karachi nakiunod na text 2306. Good PM, sir. Para kung Sir Ricky, as lang po, pwede ba man apply loose si el title de tierra na otro lugar. Después el casa aquí na Shanti. Ya aproba man el inspector del Samselco, grande daw ya dale. Well, el verdad alin no puede ser. Necesita na apply to casa alin. Necesita presenta to el título del dito casa or si alquila to. Si. Hindi habla de otro lugar. Hindi sa ta pwede. Pwede to se reklama na Samselco. Anda to se.
Okay, so nagkita ahora. Tiempo bye-bye.
Sige, uneo. Gracias. Dios te simple servidor. Alalhamshi, te invita como nosotros. Manghunto ka naman otra vez. Aquí na Dios Teres, paborito programa, el Dateline Teleradyo. In the meantime, bye-bye.
I see. Now, see, your next sila among the youngest ulihi si Ricky ba o una si Ricky?
Well, si Ricky Primo Lim. Ojalá mucho se aprende aquí na afternoon edition del Dateline. Ojalá ya aprende kayo, ya sabi sa mga cosa na el verdad lang el verdad. Okay, bye-bye, adios.
Okay, hasta aquí lang kita kaya Viernes sa buwagan na programa de este Dateline Teleradyo Afternoon Edition. Como siempre, habla sila el persona que informado ta puede hacer el propio decisión. So, esa es la razón por qué existe el Dateline Teleradyo. So, en calor de este mismo, damas y caballeros, del Dateline Teleradyo Afternoon Edition, de ustedes servidor Ronnie Yedo Talo, muchas gracias. Y Pierre Mantutok na paborito programa que de ustedes ngayon, no hay otro sino el Dateline Teleradyo.
Yes, Paka Bryce. Saan tayo? Tara, may bagong bar. Let's go. Nasaan yung bar? Ayan.
Introducing the new